I will say that I'm sad that you're not a Christian anymore.
If I went to an Islamic country,
that's the problem.
I felt God. You don't feel any God. How is it a Christian country if Satanists are mocking Jesus on the streets?
For several months, Andrew Tate has remained under house arrest in Romania, confined to his residence. Consequently, he has been conducting interviews from the confines of his home. Recently, Andrew Tate participated in a conversation with Candace Amber Owens, a commentator with conservative political views. Their discussion encompassed various subjects, including transgenderism and the impact of culture on the reduction of societal vices. Candace expressed her amazement at the increasing acceptance of transgender identity among children. She pointed out the enthusiastic endorsement and promotion of this concept. She holds the belief that what was once considered abnormal has now shifted to become the prevailing norm, with those who dissent being viewed as deviating from this new norm. In response, Andrew Tate shared that this was the primary reason behind his conversion to Islam. He perceives Islam as the only faith with the most robust cultural values, providing a clear distinction between right and wrong. He explained that during his visits to Muslim countries like Dubai, he senses the presence of God, unlike the sensation he experiences in Christian nations.
Definitely do not know enough about the Islamic faith to sit here and debate you on it. Yeah. I'm never a person that will debate somebody on something that I'm not an expertise on.
Yeah.
But I will say that I'm sad that you're not a Christian anymore, because I can sense, perhaps it's because you felt that Christians weren't doing a good job defending their beliefs.
Yeah, I think that God should be feared. I believe that God should be feared. I fear God. It's one of the only things I fear. And I believe that also you see God to a degree, or you see religion, how you see yourself. And I see myself as a person of strong principles and strong morals. And I like to think of myself as the kind of person nobody really wants to cross, not because I'm a psycho, but because I'm a man of capability and I'm smart and I'm strong and nobody wants to make an enemy of me. So I feel like I find an affinity to a belief system which has very similar outlooks. And there's a whole bunch of other things I can say from the Quran and Islamic texts, etc. But to keep it very vague and very broad for people who are not, it's almost like when I go to an Islamic country, I feel God around. You see it in the way the people are dressed. You see it in the fact that everyone's in a family. You see it in the fact that there's a mosque on every corner. It's in the air. And it's almost like when I'm in Dubai and I'm talking to my friends, my Islamic friends, and I explain to them the things you have to protect your child from in an American school. They literally think I'm lying. They're like, no, surely.
He acknowledged the cultural differences and uniqueness of America's situation. Both Andrew and Candace agreed that not all Christian countries shared the same perspective, citing examples like Romania as a conservative and Christian nation that resisted certain cultural shifts. In conclusion, Andrew emphasized that Islam provides a clear prohibition against what is considered forbidden, regardless of circumstance. Candace, however, made efforts to persuade Andrew to reconsider Christianity, aiming to challenge his beliefs and bring him back to his former faith.